Hello everybody and welcome to Top of the Morning. My name is Steve Collins and I'm joined by 4 local actors that are here to tell you about their status, their careers, and their aspirations. I'll start to my left. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, good morning. My name is Gita McCarthy and I'm a local actor in the Virginia DMV area. And I started over 20 years ago, and I just want to make a tribute to Brian Dragonuk because he has helped so many actors in the DMV area with Dragonuk Connects to get so many acting, modeling, TV commercials, and gigs, and he's a star among the stars now. And Brian, I just want to personally thank you. I had an opportunity to meet you, and I appreciate everything you've done, and you've left a legacy.
Our next actor, please introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are.
Thank you so much. My name is Red Younger. It's a pleasure to be here today. Good morning. Good morning. About a year ago or so, I was talking to a client of mine, and I was telling them about my interest in acting. And they said, "Have you ever heard of this website called Dragonuk Connects?" And I said, "No." Long story short, I signed up pretty much the next day. I landed my first TV show, literally my first audition, and ever since then I've just been doing short films, commercials, music videos, all that, and I owe it all to Brian. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank him for everything that he's done for my career from here on out. Everyone in the DMV area, it's literally been such a blessing, and I've made such great friends that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. So thank you, Brian. Rest in peace.
Our next actress to my far right, please take it away.
Hi everyone, I am Ivy Smith, and it's the same stories as everybody else. I never actually got to meet Brian Dragonuk. It's an honor to be here. I'm Ivy Smith, and it's an honor to be here. I've never actually met Brian personally, but we communicated through emails, and it's the same story as everyone else. His website helped me out get a lot of jobs, and I wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be a full-time actress and model, without his website. I definitely would like to say thank you to him because with his communication through email, he's helped me out personally with issues I've had with other casting issues and payment and so on and so forth. So on a personal level, he's definitely been very effective and very helpful.
Our next actress, please tell us about Brian and your relationship.
Sure. My name is Cris Oviedo, and I didn't get to know Brian personally. I'm actually originally from Ecuador, and being a foreigner, trying to get into the acting industry, having Dragonuk Connect as a resource has been very, very helpful. It has allowed me to explore, acting career here in the States and really kind of get to know what it is like. All these jobs, all these emails that we get, it's just great. It really opens up your eyes to how much really happens here in the area, which is a lot. And we all can have great careers here. There's a big diverse community, welcoming community, which is something that I really appreciate and I really love. And that's what he did for me. He showed me that even though I'm not from here, I'm a foreigner, there is an open door, and there's people like him who are just, trying to get and connect everybody, no matter where you're from. But if you have an interest in acting, Dragonuk Connect is really the place to go. So thanks, Brian. I really appreciate it.
My name is Steve Collins, and I've been connected with Brian's website for a number of years, probably when it first started. And I think the most important thing that new actors or people new to the industry, it's local actors supporting local actors. The reality is it's an industry that has a higher than 90% unemployment rate. So any edge you can get locally to help you get your foot in the door, create your reels, build your resume, that's what Brian was all about. So it's really just a great for all of us to be able to continue that tradition with Brian and his memory and support each other locally. Okay, I'll start to my right. Ivy, so I understand that the reason you're here, you have aspirations to be a television host. Can you tell us why?
Well, You know, I love to be in the entertainment business in front of the camera. I mean, I always been wanting to be in the entertainment business since I was 5. So to be here right now is definitely a dream. And in the presence of anything with Brian, that's also it is an honor. So that being said, I definitely want to be a host. I want to challenge myself in my work. I want to get the experience, and I just love acting, love hosting, spokespeople. I just want to get all the experience I need.
Gita, you have aspirations to be a television host. Please tell us why.
Well, growing up, I had a mom who interviewed celebrities. She worked at a radio station in Indiana, and she interviewed celebrities such as Burt Reynolds, Zsa Zsa Gabor, many others. And so I was growing up seeing her do this, and I would go to her interviews, and I just had the bug since I've been young. And so now, I've had the opportunity to be within the entertainment industry as an actress and model, and I have an aspiration to be a talk show host because I love talking to people, and I want to get to know people and find out what their aspirations are, and just it's a great education, and I just love being in front of the camera.
Okay, all the way from Ecuador is Chris.
Yes.
Please tell us why you'd like to be a television host.
So I've always been driven to communications, video production is something that I'm really, really passionate about, and I started doing that in Ecuador. I moved to the States, I went to Towson University, got my degree in EMF, and I now work at a radio station here at Howard Community College. And through that, I've discovered, really, it has been a process of discovery, that something that I'm really passionate about is connecting people, connecting services. So the type of programming that we do at the radio station and at HCC TV is similar to the programming that happens here at Anne Arundel TV. So community programming is something that really deepens, it just really speaks to my heart. It just really connects with who I am, connecting, like I said, people with services, people with other people, people with community, informing people, educating people, really just putting them in the forefront, and letting everybody know that that's what the media should be. That's the real purpose of media, in my opinion, to connect people, to serve each other, not just to entertain, which is a big part of it, but it should also serve a bigger purpose, and that's what calls me to hosting and to be involved in TV and radio production.
Great, thank you. Finally, let me introduce you to Red. Red, tell us why you'd like to host a TV show.
Thank you. Acting is amazing. It's a lot of fun, but you're always telling other people's stories. I love the idea of being able to come on here and using my sense of humor, getting to know other people, being myself, really showing off, my personality, just talking, building connections. It's not scripted. It's a genuine human connection that you're making with other guests, other hosts, making people laugh. I grew up on late night. I love watching, all the best late night shows or daytime talk shows, and the idea of being able to just make that human connection, being able to meet new people, being yourself genuinely on camera, entertaining. This is the entertainment business. This is as genuine as it gets, and this is what I aspire to be. So I would be an honor to be here every day. And I just want to thank you all for having me here, and I look forward to working with all of you again. Thank you.
Chris,
Yes.
you're already on the air, so how can we reach you? Give us your contact information so we know how to find you.
So my contact information, the best way to reach me is on my email. That's crisovi, that's CRISOVI @hotmail.com. And you can also find me on Facebook. You can just find me as Cris Oviedo fan page.
You can email me at Smith, SMITH, @gmail.com.
Hi, you can reach me, Gita McCarthy, on Facebook or email Classy and Bright, that's CLASSYANDBRIGHT @yahoo.com. Thank you.
You can also find me on email at redjunger@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram, red_IEYE_photos. I look forward to hearing from you.
And if you want me, you can find me at StephenPCollins@Comcast.net. That's Stephen, just like the Saint, just like the Grateful Dead song. And that's how you find me. Thank you all for being here, getting up so early this morning. We all love Brian. We're going to take a break right now.
Good morning. I'm Jean Rosalino, and welcome to Top of the Morning. We have with us today 4 other actors, including myself, 5 of us. And we're here, first of all, to thank Brian Dragonuk for beginning Dragonuk Connects and allowing us all to connect with each other and with the people that want to hire us and the people that are looking for talent and all sorts of classes and things like that. So let's take a moment and find out who the different people are here today. We'll start over here. Hi.
Hello, my name is Yuri Lamakin. I'm an actor in this DMV region. Most importantly, I'm here to thank Brian. I did not get a chance to even respond to the email letting me know that he had passed, and I didn't get a chance to go to service, but he has been such an invaluable resource to me and any other artist in the region. What he provided, the castings, the classes, the tidbits, the information, the help. You know, people charge money for all sorts of stuff like that, you know, and little bits of extras, and it's just little closed gates to everyone in the community, but he provided so much, and thank you, Jay, for continuing what Brian started.
Thank you. Go ahead, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Mike Poo. I'm a DC-based actor. I think first off, I just want to say, well, I think words can't really describe how thankful I am, and probably all the actors in the area, to what Brian has done for all of us. Just, you know, when I found out about the tragic news, it was just very shocked. And I would say my only regret was that I wasn't able to personally thank Brian for everything that he has done to connect with the actors and kind of guide us through this long journey.
Great. And on my right over there?
Yes, thank you so much. So my name is Justin Martin. I am actually from Washington, D.C. I'm heavily involved in the entertainment industry for over 12 years, everything from acting to modeling to even hosting in a radio production. I enjoyed my interaction. So I did have a chance to meet Brian directly about 2 years ago, and he was one person that stood out to me the most because I could see his passion for bringing everybody together. Like, he didn't care so much for himself, he cared for others, and he wanted to provide that platform to them to be able to get to the next level in their career, and that's what I admire most about him. I've worked with Brian on his website before as an employer posting for castings, as well as an actor trying out for gigs and auditioning. So on both levels, it's been a rewarding experience, and I'm very grateful that they're still continuing the website for those who are interested in getting into acting or even posting for jobs as well. But we definitely will miss Brian. He's very dear to all of our hearts.
Well, we thank you for your help, for
Yeah.
all of us,
Thank you.
and for being with Dragonuk. And right here we have.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Alexander Clark, Baltimore-based actor. Also been getting a lot of work in the DMV area, and that is because of Brian Connects, Brian UK Connects. And I haven't personally been able to meet him, but just like everyone else's story here, the personality and the personableness of his website and just how he wanted to continue to help everyone. When I started to get into the acting career, like everyone else, the acting bug hit early. And, you know, life happens, and sometimes it takes a little time. You gotta get some stuff together. But when I started, I heard about this website, got on it. Everyone wants to make an impact. Everyone wants to be, you know, I want to make, you know, history or something like that. One of my first gigs was being able to be a part of the Harriet Tubman Museum and the introductory video that they're doing down there in Cambridge. And just instantly, as far as being one of my first gigs, and I can literally be a part of history, literally give back to something my friends and family can see something and learn and be a part of this right here. It's something great that he was able to give to us. And though I wasn't able to actually meet him personally, through the emails and all the wonderful resources, he made it so easy for a lot of us local actors to get, you know, a lot of work, build our resume, and to really see how we can flourish right here, and then, you know, eventually go abroad. So it's been a very much a blessing for that. And, you know, condolences to everyone that did know him, friends and families that had a lot closer relationship, and, you know, just pray for, you know, for the family. And as we move ahead with Jay taking over, I'm sure it'll be the same exact way, because as everyone has given testimony to him, you know, he cultured and had good people around him. So, the best to everyone as we continue.
Thank you. And I'm Jean Rosalino, and I just finished, if you call it finished, working in theater for young audiences for over 30 years. I was in Princeton, New Jersey, and I ran my own children's theater company there. And when my husband retired, we relocated to Maryland, and I decided to reinvent myself and do on-camera and to do voiceover work. And I decided the first thing I had to do is figure out what I'm doing, so I took a couple of classes. And the first thing people said to me is, join Dragonuk Connects. And I'm like, join what? Who? What is it? Spell it? Tell me about it. And I immediately did that because you can join Backstage, you can join other organizations, Actors Access, but Dragonuk Connects is local. It's right here. It's the DMV area. And he had connections to people and resources right here that other organizations don't have. So it was an immediate blessing. I had a couple of email interactions, but I've only been here for less than a year, so I'm new, and I did not get to meet Brian as some of you did, but I am very grateful because now I'm on my start and working my way in a whole new career at midlife. And each one of us is here because we would like to be hosts, and I'll start on this end this time. Tell us a little bit about why you'd like to be hosting, and please give us the information that someone could reach you at.
Sure, absolutely, thank you. So believe it or not, I've actually been hosting actively for probably about 4 years now.
Great.
The experience itself is amazing because it provides a different level of a platform to work and interact with local talent, especially in the DMV area. For me, like some of our other actors here today have said, your interaction with people is much different when you're a talent or an actor yourself. But when you're able to kind of take control of the situation and the conversation and gear it in different directions and really find out what's behind those peels of the onion, if you will, with that person or that character, that individual, that's what I love to do. I want to get to know more about you guys. I want to get to know more about everybody. And what better way to do that than be able to be in the hot seat and be able to ask the questions directly. So that's what I really enjoy to do. My contact information, if you are interested, is you can reach me on Instagram at kendall_JP or by email at j_mar06@yahoo.com. Again, my name is Justin Martin. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And please tell us why you were interested in hosting, and tell us a little bit about how to reach you.
Of course. So, interested in hosting. Like many of us grew up with watching television, late night, David, Conan, all those great people, and they brought so much more to the people that we looked and aspired to be. So to be in that hot seat like you brought out, to help to develop that relationship and bring people closer, to make it feel like you know these people. Plus, when we're in this local environment, it's literally iron sharpening iron. I'm pretty sure that we've seen each other a couple times. You hosted on Radio on Fire and stuff like that. And I hosted on Radio on Fire a couple shows, Cool Kids Radio and the Wrap Up. So just with these local connections that we're able to make, we're able to better show everyone how easy it is. And also it's right here. It's accessible to you, and just to let everyone know, hey, you can do this, and I want to show you how easily it can be done. You can contact me on Instagram. It's brightboy, BRIT_BOI_, or ClarkCCTV@gmail.com. That's no E on the Clark, and Alexander Clark at Facebook.
Great, thank you. And on my left here, tell us a little bit about your hosting past, if you've had it, or your hosting future that you're hoping for, and how to reach you.
Well, I haven't hosted before, but I think I want to host now because mainly because I need a job. And, but I think we spend so much time to memorize scripts to try to I don't want to say act us, but to really put words into a performance. So it's nice to be able to when you're on a program, let's say to become a host, you're doing the exact opposite. It's nothing scripted, right? So. I think it's a one-on-one, genuine connection, and kind of just add a little bit and see where it goes from there. If you guys are interested, I can be reached at Mike, it's MIKECTPU@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at i.am.mike.pu.
Great, thank you. And lastly, over in the left here,
Hello. I have no hosting experience, but it feels like it would be fun and a natural extension. I'm a good listener. I like talking to people, and I think it'd be a good practice getting used to cameras, working cameras, and just getting to know people would be fantastic. I can be found at my website, yurilamakin.com. It's real foreign sounding, so I'll spell it as well. YURYLOMAKIN.
great, thank you. And again, I'm Jean Rosalino. Hosting to me is a fabulous way to get to know people, to also get people to know other people. I think right now, in terms of the political environment and our environment in general, everything is really black and white, or it might be red and blue. And I think that we need to talk more with each other. We need to find out who the other people are. I've always loved talking to people. I've worked, as I said, with children for over 30 years. I've also worked with folks with disabilities, and getting people to understand people that somebody might not even take the time to listen to or see. I think that there needs to be a whole lot more of that. It's that old adage of you don't understand until you walk a mile in another person's shoes. So that's what I think interviewing is all about. I would love to do that. And I can be reached at manager@youthstages.com. That's MANAGER at youth, YOUTH, stages, STAGES.com. It's wonderful that all of you have had such a nice tribute to Brian today. Thank you. And we'll be right back.
Good morning. We're here to honor and commemorate Dragonuk Connects, and we have some guests here that have worked with Brian, and we'd like to hear a little bit more about their relationship with him. Your name?
Hi, I'm Gina John. I'm a local actor as well as an attorney and theater critic. I've never really had the opportunity to meet Brian face to face, but we corresponded through emails, and he was very resourceful, helpful, seemed more than willing to lend a hand, immediately gave me access to his fabulous website, and it's been a great resource for finding out about not only job opportunities, but networking opportunities. And it's just, I love that it's so accessible to anybody that wants to join the community and learn about it and grow.
Thank you. And tell us a little bit about your connection.
Hi, my name is Michael Swadovich. I'm a local DMV actor. I've been doing it for probably the past two to 3 years. I did it for a long time when I was a child, and I stopped. And then I recently got back into it, and when I did my first 2 or 3 sets, I was asking around, how did you hear about this specific gig? And a couple of people had mentioned this Dragonuk Connect site. I'm like, what is that? And I go eventually, get the site, and I log in, and I'm looking around. I'm like, wow, this is incredible. None of this existed at all when I was a kid. So I'm just incredibly thankful to Brian for doing this, and for Jay, who's in the audience, for continuing his legacy. Thank you so much, because in this industry, there are a lot of scams. There are agents that are out there acting like they're agents. There are casting directors that are putting on phony productions. So it's a very risky industry to some degree, and everything that's on Brian Dragonuk is 100% legit. He honestly looks out for all of his actors and for all of his connections that he's made. And I'm just very, very appreciative to Brian for creating this site and creating this window into the industry that really never existed prior to the site. So thank you, Brian, and thank you, Jay.
Thank you. And can we hear a little bit more?
Cool.
Hi. Hi, my name is Susan Hall, and I'm an actor and talent in the DMV area. I'm grateful for Dragonuk Connects. I actually did not get to meet him, but I think it's very telling that he did this out of wanting to help others, and we live in a time, and especially an industry, where people are not always wanting to help others. So ironically, he has a legacy now, which he didn't intend to do it as a legacy, but he built it up and was able to build it up himself for others, and it will continue. And it has grown so much that it will continue infinitely to help actors now and in the future. So.
Thank you. And how are you connected?
Indeed. My name is Christopher Dews, that's D-E-W-S, like Mountain Dew with an S. I'm an actor, model, licensed minister, believe it or not, and civic engagement specialist in Baltimore, Maryland. And I heard about Dragonuk Connects because, like most people, I graduated from college with a degree in acting to no work. And I was actually talking to a good friend of mine, and he basically recommended Dragonuk Connects. Every one of the gigs that I've gotten so far has been through some type of connection through there. So, I mean, Brian is literally responsible for my acting career. Everything I've done on film has been thanks to his work. In fact, I just got a call that I got cast in a production thanks to an audition that I got from his website just 3 days ago. So thank you, Brian, and thank you, Jay, for continuing that wonderful work that Brian started.
Wow.
Congrats on the booking, Chris. Very
Yeah,
nice.
congratulations. That's a great testimonial. Terrific, terrific. And I'm Heidi Williams. I'm here today. I'm the CEO, actually, of a nonprofit locally here in the Montgomery County area. But I am new to acting, and I got into it with a couple gigs on Netflix and HBO, and I was very fortunate to do some extra work. And during my time there in the waiting room, I got to talking to some of the local actors, and they highly recommended signing up with Dragonuk Connects. I didn't understand how it's written. I asked them several times, what's the website, what is it again? And as soon as I got connected and got involved with Brian, I am amazed at the daily emails with the list of fantastic opportunities that are here in the DMV area. I've actually forwarded them on and had some other people who are interested to connect. Two of my kids are doing some work in Baltimore, and some of my friends are also doing work through the website and through the daily contacts and connections that they're providing for us. So thank you, Brian, and thank you, Jay, for all you do. Hi, my name is Heidi Williams, and I'm fairly new to acting, but I've always been interested in TV hosting, morning shows. I've actually been on the other side of being interviewed several times for local and national TV projects regarding my local nonprofit. But in the last few years, I'm looking at retiring and maybe going into some more acting, and hosting a TV show would be an excellent way to end my my years of retirement. Again, my name is Heidi Williams. I can be reached at 301-938-4777 or by email Heidi, HEIDI, GROLIG @gmail.com, and I'm also on Facebook as Heidi Williams. Would you all like to give some information on?
Sure, thank you. My name again is Gina Jun, Gina. Last name spelled Jun. I could be found on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Or you can find me on Avo or Martindale Hubble. So basically, I really lucked out in this industry. I got a random email about House of Cards a few years ago, and I had an opportunity to be featured as a White House staffer for Robin Wright's character. And it just kind of rolled from there. And I found out through one of my friends on the show who has been doing this for a number of years that I should get connected with Brian and join his website. And so I emailed him, and he responded almost instantly. I was really surprised at how responsive he was, and got me connected, and it's been kind of growing from there. And, again, I may be reached on Facebook, GINAJUN, Instagram, GINA.JUN, or on Twitter, GINA.JUN. Feel free to give me a call or message me if you'd like more information. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Michael Sravich, and I honestly really just think of myself as an average guy with phenomenal hair. God delivered I signed for it. But really, to be the host would be awesome, because I don't watch too much late night television, but I recently been watching Jimmy Fallon, and I'm like, this guy actually kills it on there. And if a guy like that, if he was on Saturday Night Live, that literally laughed at every single one of his own jokes, is now doing that well on NBC, I'm like, who can't do this? Why can't I? But anyway, if you want to reach out, I'm on Facebook, Michael Showtime, and my Instagram handle is Swiddy Showtime. It's SWIDDY Showtime, all one word. please reach out. Let's have fun. Let's do some good work.
Once again, I'm Christopher Dews. How do I want to be a host? Well, first and foremost, the most obvious reason is that I love to wear suits, and most hosts do end up wearing suits. That's a big one. Second of all, as a civic engagement specialist, I do go into like prisons and places like that to actually recruit for my program that I'm running right now that helps incarcerated citizens find full-time employment in environmental construction, like solar panels or whatever. So I do a lot of presentations, I do a lot of conversations, do a lot of panels and a lot of talking, and I would like to bring that to the mainstream television. And you can reach me at chrisdews91.com. Once again, that's DEWS, like Mountain Dew with an S, or chrisdews91@gmail.com, or at my wonderful phone number, 301-412-5399.
Yes, my name is Susan Hall, and I would love to host because I love acting classes, but I also love comedy and improv, and it seems like the melding of all of those things together. And I also love to ask a lot of questions, and that's the perfect format for that because people sometimes feel interrogated when you're asking them questions randomly. But to get to know people and just make people laugh, and it's a format that is dynamic and keeps. My contact information is Susan Hall, SusanHallre @gmail.com. And I do have a Facebook and Instagram page. It is actually related to me being a realtor, but you can reach me there as well.
We're glad to be here in honor of Brian today.